Welcome to the Aftermath.
The best music discussion on the net. I'm Soren Baker.
I'm Billy Johnson Jr.
And today we have the honor and privilege of being joined by Mr. Omar Burgess, features editor HipHopDX. Thanks for coming through, Omar.
Thanks for having me.
Yep, thank you. Thank you very much. So, we like to do these mixtapes. I love the mixtape. We get to go a little in depth on a topic.
Yes.
And a very fitting, timely topic, right, we have is Miley Cyrus. And so this would be the Miley Cyrus Twerk mixtape, right?
So what we're going to do is take everybody through the progression of Miley Cyrus as we know her today.
Right.
So first of all, young gentlemen, we're going to start off with her birth. So the first song that comes to mind would be Game California Dream. Why is that? Because on there, Game details being a father, experiencing the day and going through the birth of his daughter, something I'm sure Billy Ray Cyrus could identify with. Yeah. So Omar, thinking of Game California Dream, what did you think about seeing a celebrity dad experiencing, witnessing, and rapping about the birth of his daughter?
It showed a different side of Game than most of us are used to. Game is pretty opposite of sensitive.
Yeah.
And,
you don't say.
It was nice for him to show that, and just his progression. He was still Game. He didn't try to hide anything. He had a blunt going all the way to the hospital.
Right.
Yeah, and I imagine Billy Ray definitely could relate to that moment, especially as an entertainer. Well, probably, but as an entertainer out there, even though he's married, but, having a lot of women and around all the time, probably throwing themselves at him, but still in that moment of, your daughter coming into the world, there's nothing more special than that. As a father of a daughter myself, I can relate.
Yeah, man, and definitely, I know Game. I've talked to Game, interviewed Game, and like when we were doing our book together, he talked about this, how this actually changed his life more than he could realize. Like, he thought having sons was a big deal, but it wasn't until he had a daughter, he was like, it really hit him like, yo, I actually have a daughter.
Right.
And, with Game, he's always revealing different sides to his character. Granted, they're mostly on the anger, thuggish side of things. But that takes us nicely into part 2 of the mixtape. Ying Yang Twins, Whistle While You Twerk. Now, what's interesting about this, Billy, is you uncovered a photo of young Miss Cyrus.
Yeah, so there's been a lot of hype about Miley Cyrus twerking as of late, but I think we can go back a couple years.
Yeah, Billy, why don't you educate the
2013.
masses?
How about we flip the pages back to 2009? How about we revisit the Kids' Choice Awards? Yes, I said that. The Kids' Choice Awards, doing a performance, this particular performance, there's a particular aid that she has on stage with her, and that would be a stripper pole.
Hey, man.
Foreshadowing.
Yes, that's what we call foreshadowing.
I think she was trying to tell us something, I think she was trying to tell us something. You guys, you've seen the picture. So.
And the irony of this is that this is a Disney event, and the next song in the mixtape is Ying Yang Twins' Whistle While You Twerk, which Omar, coincidentally, uses something from Disney.
We get some whistling from, I believe, is that Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs?
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Whistle While You Work.
Interesting.
So you get the progression from Disney to Ratchet, much like Miss Cyrus herself.
Yes.
And the irony.
Yeah, and I love this. Definitely Ying Yang Twins will be, among the twerk kings, and they actually spell it TWURK. This was their first single in 2000. But definitely very instrumental in this. So I wonder. Now that is interesting too, because when Miley Cyrus, became popular for twerking, they actually released a song, very recently that was capitalizing on that. They called the song Miley Cyrus, I believe. So quite interesting there.
Now, Omar, you even though you reside in California now, you spent a lot of time in the South where Ying Yang Twins were the most popular.
Indeed.
Would you have ever imagined back in 2000, 2001 that a girl like Miley Cyrus would be doing things described in Whistle While You Twerk?
A girl like Miley Cyrus?
Yes.
I'm going to have to plead the fifth.
Oh,
okay. Wow. Omar done seen some things. Some things.
But Miley herself, you're walking past the TV and you see like your little sister watching Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
Right.
You never imagine that girl's going to end up on a pole.
No. Right.
Nor should you.
Yeah. So I don't know, but I definitely it's unfortunate, that has come to this, and I definitely think that's a great transition for the third song.
Absolutely.
The third song is from Nas. This song is called Daughters, and
very powerful.
Something else that we definitely think Billy Ray Cyrus can relate to, because here's a situation where you have a daughter who's getting up there in age, and she's not that cute little innocent girl anymore. She's maybe you thought it wasn't so bad when she was had the stripper pole at the Kids Choice Awards, but now it's more advanced. Now she's on stage with Juicy J.
Twerking it, dropping it like it's hot, shaking it like a salt shaker, and getting low.
So this Nas song is incredible because he's talking about seeing his daughter grow up, writing a letter to a guy who's in jail, posting inappropriate pictures of herself online, and he's kind of freaking out, as a father. So, Omar, what do you think is going on here?
I love it. It's I would imagine Billy Ray can relate on several levels because Nas, there was an accountability to that song.
Okay.
His daughter posted the pictures on Instagram. Nas didn't hide from it. Billy Ray can't hide from what happened at the VMAs.
Right.
And you just kind of own that situation. The daughter is an adult. And, she's out there in the world making her own choices for better or worse.
Yeah. And what do you take, Omar, from rappers like Game and and like Nas that are very respected as lyricists and that have had massive hits, but now they're making these personal records about their own family?
I love it. We're in an age where, you can kind of buy and sell anything, but the one thing you can't really sell is that experience of authenticity. So for as much as the quote-unquote hardcore rapper says, keep it real, we know that's real because very few people are want to open themselves up to that vulnerable place where they're talking about their family, especially their daughters.
Yeah, well, Billy Ray, we definitely hope that you take some time with at least the daughter song on this list. I think it'll give you a little bit of comfort in terms of relatability, from a hip-hop perspective.
Yeah, and that's why we're here, man. The Aftermath presents the Miley Cyrus Twerk Mixtape. We appreciate y'all checking us out, man. And I'm Soren Baker. You can follow me on Twitter at SorenBaker.
I'm Billy Johnson Jr. You can follow me on Twitter at Y_Billy Johnson.
I'm Omar Burgess. You can follow me on Twitter at OmarBurgess.
And check out this fine gentleman's tremendous work at HipHopDX.com as well. Also want to shout out Strange Music, Chris Calico for the shirt. Appreciate it. Dave Weiner also. And we'll catch y'all next time on The Aftermath.
Peace.
All right, peace.